Right, gotta go find Dad. Can't quite remember what field he said he was in. Right, I think he's in this field here, just the other side of the hedge. We're getting a bit more urea fertiliser on some wheat this morning. Dad's in the hot seat in the TM165 with our Amazon boom spreader, pneumatic spreader, the Amazon Super Jet, and I'm on bag duty, backwards and forwards, backing him up with bags of fert with the loader. Yeah, I can see him through the hedge there. That's a 34 acre field in there, and then we've got this one here. This is 50 acres, and there's one around the other side which is 32, 33. So we'll get these fields done this morning, and that'll be the second dose of urea on all the wheat done. The 600 kilo bags, we're only putting 2 bags in at a time in the spreader. I think it could just about hold 3, but Dad's more comfortable with just the 2. He's up there on the headlands. The thing with urea fertiliser is, as opposed to the Extran, which is what we normally use, the Extran is 33.5% nitrogen, the urea is 46%. From what I can gather with urea, my limited experience with it, it wants to be on earlier. We're going to be putting 3 applications on. This is application number 2. And you also want to try and time it when there's going to be a bit of rain afterwards. I mean, that sort of goes without saying with any sort of fertiliser, that you want it to be sort of washed in afterwards. But with urea, it does have a tendency to sort of evaporate a bit in the sun. So a bit of rain on the forecast afterwards is perfect, and it is supposed to rain a bit tomorrow. So fingers crossed we're doing the right thing. Like I said, getting these fields done, that'll be the second application done. Well, it's good to see the TM back out in the field with that spreader on. It looks a good combination. And Casto, if you're watching, mate, you'll recognise this field. How's it going?
Going well, Nick, actually.
Good.
Very well. Doesn't hold a lot though, does it?
No.
You're stacking at the corners a little bit, hence the shovel. As you know. You found that out.
Oh, you're forever climbing in there and
You want to avoid that because you can't get in very well.
No.
There were no steps. Forward a little bit, Nick. Goodbye.
There we go.
Perfect.
You must have had a fair bit still in there.
Save every drop.
Save every drop, definitely, yeah.
That's two 600s in there. Wouldn't hold a third, would it?
I think you'd be doing well.
50 kg an acre, 125 a hectare. I'm still doing, in 2 bags, I'm doing 20 acres. Good 20
Yeah,
acres.
20 acres, 22 acres.
Almost 22, aren't I?
Yeah, I think you are about that.
1200 kg and 125. That's 10 hectares? Hey, what time am I working at? It's Sunday.
It's Sunday, can't be working that out on a Sunday.
Peaky Blinders, last one tonight.
Last ever one.
Last ever one.
Oh yeah, I know, 9 o'clock.
We're Peaky Blinders fans, aren't we?
We are. We lost a bag, I'll get it.
We'll get it, okay.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'll explain in a bit what we're doing. Probably Nick's already done that. Anyway, I've decided this machine is a test for Alzheimer's because there's quite so much going on. You've got to have almost a bit like an aircraft checklist here. First of all, make sure the wind is on. That's the PTO, really important. You will get into trouble if you don't put the air on for this job. Pneumatics better. Right, so that's off. Section controls here, I don't know if you can see those, and the main one there. So obviously, you probably can't see, but I say obviously, not obvious to you, but obvious to me, because I'm looking that way. I'm on a bit of a pike here, so I'm going to set these ready to go, and these can remain off. That's it, I think that's about right. Spool valve on. That's to make the rollers work on this particular machine. So their work is that all we're now waiting for to work is the electric solenoids, which are here. So there's quite a bit going on. Once you've got used to it, it's fine. So off we go. So I'm going to put it on about there. Get ready for some section controls on this side. You can't see properly, but I'll put it in one of the 6 sections here. There we go, that's all good. 540 RPM. I've noticed the airstream across this 24 metre spreader, not quite as good right at the tips, but it's not bad, it's still coming out. You probably can't see, but it's coming out really well. So the idea here is we've got urea, had to get urea, we didn't have to, but that was available. And sort of the right price at the time, which seemed a hell of a lot. And it's a hell of a lot, but it went a bit further. I'm not quite sure what it is today. But anyway, we ended up with urea, 46%, of course, but I was just a bit cautious, and Nick was as well, about getting it on the spinning discs. It's had an early application because we wanted to just put a little bit on, but we thought for 2 main applications, why not give this old Amazon a bit of a go? You probably know that we've been using it for Amadex, and that works really well. But we said we would put fertiliser through it so it didn't rust out too much. But it needs must, and we are all forced into getting products that we're not familiar with. We certainly are with urea, so we're not completely happy using spinning discs. So here we go. We'll bring this there. The good thing about about the fertiliser going through this, I can actually see it. But I've been driving a lot, thinking actually, why not a couple of cameras? Quite handy to see the back sections. And actually there are rollers left and right. If they're rolling, and you can check the solenoids too, because there's 3 rollers on each side, making 6 sections. The camera either side, you can check to see if the rollers are running. If they're running, material's coming out. That might be quite handy for Avidex. But with this fertiliser, even at 50 kg an acre, 125 a hectare, I can see it coming out. You know, I'm beginning to like it. Booms are comfortable. It's a bit slow. I'm doing about 10k, 6.3 miles per hour. Section control is off now. Coming to a flight. This is what it was. Just I've noticed they're a little bit sluggish. They don't go off straight away, they'll come on straight away. So there's a bit of degree of judgment needed for that. Okay, that's that done. All sections on. Also the lights on the panel, I don't know whether you can see this panel here. 1980's this machine. There are lights for each section, but can you see them? Only if you bend your head right down, can you see them. Well, I'm just going to cross over a funny little sliding bit here to do, then I'll be on a bigger field. So let's see. Throttle back a bit here. I better go the same way as Nick. The spray. He always goes anti-clockwise around the field. No, I don't. Sorry, he goes clockwise. I go anti-clockwise. Mainly because I like to see out of the right-hand side. With both right-handed, it just seems wrong to. I think that comes from probably ploughing, I don't know. Everything's on the right-hand side, so going round on the left-hand side is not a natural thing for me. So going clockwise round is not natural. Anti-clockwise for me on a headland. I don't know what the verdict is out there. How many of you out there are left or right-handers, but interesting to know. I bet you the vast majority go anti-clockwise, so you're always looking out on the right-hand side. Interesting to see. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate now.